Let me ask you something personal. When was the last time you truly thought about your teeth? Not just in the mirror, but as part of your overall health. I mean beyond the brushing and flossing you've done for decades, the kind of thinking that connects the dots between your daily habits and whether you'll still be smiling confidently in 5 or 10 years. Because here's the truth. Many people over 60 assume that losing teeth is just a natural part of aging. But that idea? It's quietly draining both quality of life and bank accounts across the country. Dental implants today can cost upwards of $3,000 to $5,000 per tooth. And while they're a fantastic option when needed, most of us would rather keep the ones we already have. Not just for the cost, but for the comfort, the confidence, the joy of biting into a crisp apple without worry, or laughing without covering your mouth. That's why this conversation matters, because even small daily shifts can protect your natural teeth far longer than you might think. And the good news is, you don't need perfect genes or expensive treatments to do it. Just a little awareness and consistency. Let's start with the one that sounds almost too simple to matter: dry mouth. Now, I know, it's easy to brush off. Maybe you wake up with a bit of cotton mouth, or your mouth just feels sticky more often during the day. But chronic dry mouth isn't just annoying, it's dangerous. You see, your saliva isn't just there for comfort. It's one of your body's best defenders. It washes away food particles, balances acidity, and helps fight bacteria that cause decay. So when your mouth stays dry, your teeth become sitting ducks, more prone to cavities, gum issues, even infections that can lead to extractions. And here's the kicker. Many medications common after 60, like blood pressure meds, allergy pills, antidepressants, can reduce saliva production. That means even if you've done everything right, you could still be losing your natural protection. So what can you do? First, sip water more frequently, even if you don't feel thirsty, especially after meals or medications. Consider using a humidifier at night, and talk to your dentist about mouthwashes that are designed specifically to support moisture. Some actually help stimulate natural saliva. Now, another sneaky culprit is something most of us associate with youth: sugar. Not the dessert overload kind necessarily, but the quiet sugars. The ones hiding in things like fruit juices, breakfast bars, even cough drops. And what makes it especially tricky is that many seniors who think they're eating healthy still consume enough sugar to tip the balance toward gum inflammation, plaque buildup, and yes, eventual tooth loss. But this isn't about giving up joy or flavor. It's about being strategic. Swap out that orange juice for actual orange slices. Choose sugar-free lozenges. And most importantly, rinse your mouth with water after anything sweet, even a piece of fruit. It's a tiny step, but one your enamel will thank you for over the long haul. The point here isn't to make you fearful about every bite or sip. It's to remind you that the power to protect your smile still lives in your everyday choices. And when those choices become habits, that's when you start stacking the odds in your favor. Let's keep going, because once you understand how the mouth truly connects to the rest of the body, the picture gets even clearer. Now, if you've ever been told your gums look a little inflamed and just nodded politely, let's pause right here, because gum health is the silent foundation under every strong smile. When gums start to recede, bleed, or loosen, it doesn't just mean sensitive teeth. It means the roots, the support system, the structure of your entire dental health is under threat. And yet so many women and men over 60 brush it off, thinking it's just part of getting older. It's not. The truth is, gum disease can creep in without pain. You might notice a little bleeding when brushing or flossing and think nothing of it. Maybe your gums look redder than usual, or food gets stuck between your teeth more often. These tiny warnings, they're like smoke before a fire. Because once advanced gum disease sets in, known as periodontitis, you're looking at bone loss, loose teeth, and eventually, the very implants we're trying to avoid. But here's the empowering part. Good gum care isn't complicated. It's just about doing the basics consistently and correctly. Start with brushing gently along the gum line, not scrubbing hard, but massaging and flossing. It's not just about removing food, it's what removes bacteria that sit quietly between your teeth, waiting to cause damage. If flossing feels tricky, try soft picks or water flossers. They're especially great if you have arthritis or dexterity issues. And don't underestimate those regular cleanings. Even if your teeth feel fine, cleanings remove hardened plaque, called tartar, that you simply can't brush away on your own. And that tartar is like concrete bacteria. The longer it stays, the deeper the inflammation spreads. Now here's something people rarely talk about. Your toothbrush. How old is it? If it's more than 3 months, those bristles aren't doing their job. And if the bristles are frayed or flat, they could even be damaging your gums while missing debris entirely. Just imagine trying to sweep your floor with a worn-out broom. The same idea applies. Change it every season at least, your gums will thank you. And speaking of brushing, here's a small shift that makes a surprisingly big difference. Brushing before bed. You'd be shocked how many people, especially after retirement, start skipping their nightly brush because they're tired, or it doesn't seem that important. But nighttime is when your mouth is driest, when bacteria thrive, when anything left behind, like that glass of wine or small dessert, sits in your mouth for hours. A simple 2-minute brush before bed might just be the most powerful dental habit you keep. We don't always realize how much our smile affects our identity until something starts to go wrong. That gap where a tooth used to be, the denture that slips when you talk, the quiet embarrassment that makes you smile with your lips closed instead of wide open. But those things aren't inevitable. They're the result of small habits repeated or ignored over time. So right now, take a moment. Run your tongue over your teeth, check in with your gums. When's the last time you truly gave your mouth a little gratitude and maybe a little extra care? Because your smile isn't just about teeth. It's about confidence, connection, and quality of life. And when you protect it, you protect far more than just enamel and bone. Let's keep going because the next daily habit we're about to talk about, it has nothing to do with a toothbrush and everything to do with what you eat. Let's take a moment to think about what we actually put in our mouths every day. Not the toothpaste, not the floss, but the meals, the snacks, the little habits we don't even think twice about. Because while brushing and flossing are the front lines of defense, the real battle for your dental health is often fought at the dining table or the snack drawer. And it's not just about cutting out sugar, though. Yes, that still matters. What we're really talking about is how your diet directly impacts the health of your gums, your saliva, your jawbone, and the strength of your enamel. It's all connected. Every bite can either nourish or slowly chip away at the foundation of your smile. Let's start with something simple: hydration. Dry mouth is more than just an uncomfortable feeling. It's one of the most overlooked risks to oral health after 60. Saliva is your body's natural mouthwash. It protects enamel, neutralizes acids, and helps rinse away food particles. But as we age, many medications, especially for blood pressure, depression, allergies, reduce saliva production. And suddenly, your mouth becomes a breeding ground for cavities, gum infections, and bacteria buildup. So if you're waking up with a sticky mouth or sipping less water throughout the day than you used to, that's a signal. Add a glass of water with every meal. Keep a bottle near your favorite chair. Even sucking on sugar-free lozenges or chewing xylitol gum can help stimulate flow. Your teeth may not tell you directly, but they'll thank you in the long run. Now, what about what you chew? Soft foods may be comforting, especially if your teeth feel sensitive but your jawbone stays strong through use. Just like your muscles, it needs resistance to maintain its density. That means choosing meals that include some healthy crunch, raw carrots, apple slices, even nuts if your bite allows. This keeps the supporting structures of your teeth engaged and reduces your risk of bone loss, which is exactly what can lead to the need for implants later. And yes, sugar deserves another word. It's not just about candy bars and cookies, though. Those count too. It's the hidden sugars in fruit juices, flavored yogurts, granola bars. It's the dried fruits we think are healthy, but which stick to teeth and feed bacteria like fertilizer. The fix isn't total restriction, it's awareness. Pair sweets with meals, rinse your mouth afterward, and don't snack on sugar all day long without a break, because constant exposure gives your teeth no time to recover. On the flip side, calcium and vitamin D are your mouth's best friends. Without them, your teeth become brittle and your jawbone weakens. Think leafy greens, dairy, fortified almond milk, canned salmon with bones, and yes, that 15 minutes of sun a day. It's not just good for your mood, it helps your bones absorb the nutrients they need to stay strong from your heels to your smile. It all adds up. Small shifts, small swaps, tiny yeses to the right things. And before long, your mouth becomes more resilient, less prone to emergencies, less dependent on future implants, and more aligned with the healthy, joyful life you're building after 70. Because here's something we don't say enough. Your mouth is a gateway. When it thrives, your whole body does. Energy flows better, inflammation stays low. Even your risk for heart disease, dementia, and diabetes can be influenced by what's going on with your teeth and gums. Next up, we're going to talk about something sneaky. Something millions of people over 60 do every single night without realizing how much damage it causes. The essential dental habits to avoid expensive implants after 70. Now, if you've ever woken up with a sore jaw, or caught yourself clenching your teeth during the day, there's a good chance you're dealing with something called bruxism. It sounds like a complicated word, but it simply means grinding or clenching your teeth, often while you're fast asleep, totally unaware. And here's the thing. Over time, that constant grinding quietly wears down the enamel layer of your teeth. The protective outer shell starts thinning, exposing the sensitive inner layers. Microcracks form, fillings loosen, and if it keeps up for years, it can even damage the bone beneath. I've known folks who took impeccable care of their teeth during the day, but nighttime grinding undid it all. So what can you do about it? First, don't ignore the signs. Morning jaw pain, flattened tooth edges, unexplained headaches, or teeth that seem shorter than before. They're all little whispers from your body asking you to pay attention. The good news? A custom night guard from your dentist can protect your teeth from damage while you sleep. It acts like a cushion between your upper and lower teeth, absorbing pressure and preventing wear. You can also try simple daytime habits. Relax your jaw whenever you catch yourself clenching. Place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth behind your front teeth. It naturally softens the jaw. And reduce caffeine and alcohol late in the day, which can worsen grinding in your sleep. This small act, acknowledging and protecting your teeth at night, could save you from costly procedures later on. Because once enamel is gone, it doesn't grow back. And tooth implants aren't just expensive, they come with healing time, discomfort, and lifestyle changes. Prevention here is pure gold. Now let's talk about something a little more subtle but just as important: how you brush. I know, by now you've been brushing your teeth for decades. It feels automatic. But here's the twist. Many of us are brushing too hard. Especially as our vision changes or if our gums feel tender, we may apply more pressure than we need, thinking we're doing a better job. But brushing too hard can actually erode your gum line. That exposes the roots of your teeth, making them more sensitive and more vulnerable to decay. And when gums recede far enough, they don't grow back naturally. It can even increase your chances of needing an implant later because the surrounding support weakens. So let's rethink the way we brush. Use a soft bristled toothbrush always. If your brush looks worn and splayed before 3 months have passed, that's a sign you're pressing too hard. Try holding your toothbrush like a pen instead of a hammer. It naturally reduces pressure. Let the bristles do the work, not your muscles. And use small, gentle circles instead of scrubbing back and forth. If your hand isn't as steady as it used to be, consider switching to an electric toothbrush. Many come with built-in pressure sensors that alert you when you're brushing too aggressively. It's a great way to support both your technique and your long-term dental health. One more thing to think about. Brushing too soon after meals. It's tempting to reach for the brush right after eating, especially if something sweet or acidic is involved. But your enamel actually softens temporarily after meals, especially after citrus fruits, wine, or tomato-based dishes. Brushing right away can wear it down faster. Give it 30 minutes, rinse with water in the meantime. Then brush when your enamel has had a chance to re-harden. Every time we show our teeth that kind of care, we're reinforcing something powerful, that our health is still in our hands, even as we age. These aren't just senior habits, they're strength habits, choices that let us keep what we've worked so hard to maintain. And speaking of daily choices, there's one more habit that many people overlook. It's about what we don't feel. No pain, no obvious problem. So we skip the visit, but the truth is, we don't feel cavities growing. We don't feel gum disease creeping in. We don't feel bone loss under a tooth until it's already advanced. And by then, the fix often comes with a hefty price tag and a lot more chair time than we bargained. For that's why the final and maybe most essential habit is keeping up with regular dental checkups, even if nothing feels wrong, especially after 60, when changes happen more subtly and issues can snowball quickly. Think of it this way. A dental cleaning isn't just about polishing your smile. It's a full diagnostic checkup for your mouth. Your dentist can spot tiny changes before they become big problems. They can catch early gum recession, microfractures, even signs of underlying health conditions like diabetes or osteoporosis. I know one woman who thought she just had a dry mouth from aging, but turned out to be a reaction to one of her medications. Her dentist spotted the clue and helped her adjust, saving her gums and her peace of mind. It's like bringing your car in for maintenance before the engine light comes on. Small tune-ups now prevent major breakdowns later, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing your mouth is healthy, that's priceless. So, if it's been more than 6 months since your last checkup, this is your nudge. Call your dentist, make the appointment, even if you're nervous, even if you think everything feels fine. Because aging well means staying ahead, not just reacting when something breaks. And here's the uplifting part. Every single one of these habits we've talked about today, they're within reach. No fancy tools, no complicated routines, just mindful, consistent care. A softer brush, a little floss, a conscious pause after meals, a bit of night protection, and showing up even when things feel okay, when we care. For our teeth like this, we're not just protecting our smile, we're protecting our ability to eat what we love, to speak with confidence, to stay connected with others. Because whether you're laughing with grandkids, savoring a crunchy apple, or chatting with a neighbor on a sunny morning, your teeth are right there with you. And if you've been worried that it's too late to change course, I want to reassure you, it's not. Every new habit you adopt now is a step away from the dental chair, from implants, from avoidable costs. You're investing in freedom, in dignity, in the vibrant years ahead. So if you found something helpful here today, something worth sharing, leave a comment or send this video to a friend. Let's help each other keep smiling, strong and bright. And if you'd like more tips like these, hit that like button, subscribe, and join this community of wise, healthy, empowered seniors taking charge of their lives. One smart habit at a time. Here's to living your best life with all your teeth at any age.